Hello again, welcome back for another daily Binding of Isaac Repentance. It is August 4th, 2023. It's another Day of Isaac. Well, night, because it's going to be like the 5th pretty soon in a little bit. Okay, let's see. I haven't done Dark Room with Magdalene, huh? Really? Really? Why? Why isn't? Okay, we can take a break on the loss and let's see about like doing a beast fighter mother. Seed here is ERXQ ZV. I gotta do some reading tonight. And then I gotta. Oh, they almost got me there, sonny boy. Then I gotta go eat. And what I mean by eat, I mean sleep because I actually ate some time ago. Went for a run too. I thought about going for another run too afterwards, but I got a phone call, so it's like, you know what? This is going to get late. I can't go out and run right now at this point. So, and then I got another phone call. I'm like, yeah, like this is going to be a long night for me for sure. And so it kind of is right now. Actually, you know what? I might not even do reading tonight. I might just skip for bed. About a third of the way down with the book, so be that if you will. For a very thick read. It's indeed a very thick one indeed. Also, this is a pain in the ass, by the way, game. To where I have to put up with this shit like looking for him. This little bastard. There we go. I don't know if I'm going to get both of these. Oh, I can. Look at that. I got lucky. So yeah, my run went pretty well today. Kind of find out I was checking the tracker thing for my Stairmaster. So I actually found out what it was this whole time. I thought it wasn't flights of stairs. It was like per minute. It was like steps per minute. Like, you know, stair steps per minute kind of thing. I calculated, I'm like, shit, I went over 40 flights of stairs on average in 10 minutes. It actually went very well today, too, with my cardio stuff, so much more nicely. Probably in a couple days, I'll do some jogging after my hit. I thought about incorporating jogging once a week with my hit training, just to kind of add more oomph to everything. Pop a fly, little Gertie, whatever. I guess why not? Just to kind of add more element to it. Of like building up stamina, which I think with this extra running I'm doing like once a week or so, on top of the like the hit and whatever, I feel like I'm better adapting with getting back into doing hit and Stairmaster and everything, honestly. And I think if I go at it some more with those two things, like, oh boy, I can do more on the treadmill and stuff. Stairmaster. Not be just a coinkydink kind of thing. It would not be just fun. I think that'd be kind of fun. And that's been going on today. Well, I got a haircut. It's another thing I got going on. Like, I checked this morning on the website, right? For checking in, because that's the only thing I could do, unless I want to do it in person, which I'm not walking 25 minutes there-ish. No, not 25 minutes. It's like, I don't know, like a half an hour more like there and back. So that's like an hour just to check in to get a haircut that may be entirely filled up in the list or having special hours or something. And just, it'd be a waste of time. Unless I'm gonna go out there to like, okay, I'm gonna go watch a movie or something. But like, that'd be just far away for anything for that in general, so like... what do I do for like a 2-hour waiting list? Like, if I just go out there, like say I walk out there, right? Half an hour out there, half an hour back. So I check in. There's a 2-hour waiting list. So it'll probably be like 2.5 hours or something like that, let's say, if I check in person because of, well, 2 hours is the max you could check in online, and then before it just freezes the option to check in online. This shit's horrible. I guess. Ha! I mean, Little Monstro's not bad. It's just, it's another familiar I don't care about too much. Tell me about... it doesn't tell me about if I could join or not. Okay. Conjoined status. So let's say it's 2.5 hours, right? So by the time I walk back, I got 2 hours to go. Okay. Give or take, depending on how many people are working there, right? Because, like, okay, this is a very rare room indeed in here, so... no complaints. Oh yeah, I got the scissors, that's why. I was like bracing for impact. But something I don't need to be bracing. Oh, that's just fucking nasty too. Let's just tack on the nastiness while we're at it. I don't know, it's just... not my cup of tea with it, so to speak. To, you know, to do that whole drawn-out process in order to, like, deal with the virtual line without having to, like, watch the website for X amount of time until, like, somebody just gets freed up and then I have to click the spot fast enough before somebody else clicks the spot fast enough and takes the place that I want to take. It's a little hellish. I'll say this, though, like... in the mornings is where it's out to do it, of course. That's their kryptonite, it's the mornings. Because morning people don't exist! No, they do exist, it's just... for that place, it seems like it just gets packed quickly in the afternoon. By the time the afternoon comes around. Late morning, like, early afternoon, super early afternoon. Like noon. But like, yeah, anyways, so I was checking the website this morning, it's like, oh yeah, about 70-minute wait. Like, that's not bad. So I didn't check in because I still had to get ready to just do whatever in the morning. It's gonna take me probably longer than 70 minutes. And so then by the time I got some things in order, for the most part, ooh, baby. We gotta get the Lord of the Pits. The Stinker Pits. Okay, this is dangerous. It's also horrendous. I probably went a little overboard with this, so to speak, this little play here. This little play on things. Can I get back in there? I hope I can. No! No! Why? Why would you do that? Okay, I don't want to reload. Not reload. You know what I mean. Anything there. So now we have a shield. Finally. But yeah, I came back later and then it was just like, oh yeah, by the way, over 2 hours, you're gonna have to wait until somebody clears the spot and then you have to quickly rush it. LOL. Better luck next time, buckaroo. I mean, it didn't bother me too much. It's just like, whatever, you know. I did it just early enough, by the way. Just to be clear, like, I wasn't... like, make it where it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna come in 2 minutes before closing or something weird like that. Oh no. Don't kill me. I know this run's not taking off immediately, but you just got, oh fuck me. Give me a chance. I know I didn't have to come in here, but I need more items. So what I got earlier was bullshit. Speed it fucking... No, that's a lot better. Fucking A. Fight blubber ass, big blubber face. There we go. Goodies, goodies, goodies. That's actually pretty darn good. That's pretty darn nice. I like that. I like that a lot. That's the coolest. Alright, don't fucking ever push me into that fire again, you little shit. I will freaking eat you. So anyways, yeah. That's part of my day, and then... I actually got some better sunscreen today, SPF 50. I have 33 or whatever, but I got something a little better. Like, longer use outdoor stuff. All organic, of course. I learned something today, too. So they had, like, this special, like... sunscreen they were selling. I mean, they had a few varieties, right? But they had one in which it was like, oh yeah, it's they have natural ingredients, And then I looked up some of the main active ingredients. So they have active ingredients, and you have inactive ingredients, right? So the active ingredients, they had essentially, right, I got the knife pieces, right? So the active ingredient stuff had like 4 different chemicals or something in it, right? Or compounds of some sort. I don't know what you call them exactly, but anyways, they had some kind of like thing in there of it, and it was essentially like it causes issues with hormones and everything else. So I'm like, huh, that's interesting. So I thought at first, like at my place, that I had the hormone stuff, but no, I had the zinc oxide, which I guess that's far better for you. Of course, they talk about like aerosols, but like, don't spray it because you'll breathe it in and then you can cause more issues with your lungs and stuff like that. Like, does zinc oxide actually cause more harm than good, though? Really? Because zinc oxide, that's... I mean, I'm not putting a bunch on my skin. Like, I'm spraying it in my hand and, like, rubbing it on my body is what I do. So I'm not, like, sprayed on myself like crazy, like some Axe body spray or anything. But, like, yeah, I just do it in a different way. And I don't think I'm really breathing it in either, so... And I don't think I've been having problems either, so yeah, I mean... I think I'm okay with that. Now let's go down to this floor. Double item opportunity. Because I sure as hell need more choices in life, huh? I know a tenor rock right there. Range down, that's just what I need too. Something to just stab me in the back in life. Cursive, I don't know where I'm at, lol. That's the least of my concerns. Yeah, so there's that. Or sunscreen. Yippee. Sounds such an exciting day. Well, I exercise too, but I guess you could argue it's not that exciting. Wow, running's fun. Wow, I had no idea that running's fun. Wow, I wish I can run real fast. Move up the stairs to the speed of light. Winter's coming pretty soon. By the time this video comes out, we'll be closer to fall than we were ever before. It'd be time to rake the leaves and dress in nice little sweater weather. And brace for the cold. 99 bombs. Brace with the cold. No, not the terrible cold. What I'm gonna do about the cold? I can't dress warmly. By the way, talking about the other day, I got this curtain. So I did full-blown get sunlight in my my direction because it was mostly clear skies today when I looked outside later on. It did in fact work. I woke up at my own time too, and I don't know if the light really did it or not. There's a little bit of light up in the very top, but not enough to where it was just gonna piss me off, waking up or covering up my head or anything. Man, just a simple investment with something like that can make a hell of a difference if you got a window in your room or something. Like, I got it closed right now. Yeah, I had to, like, lift the cup of my blinds just so I can, like, move the curtains back a bit and then turn them back down and adjust the blinds again and everything else. Like, sure. But I think that's worth doing instead of having to deal with the full-blown sunlight. Like, I can keep the blinds, like, up or something like that the whole time and just keep the curtain there, but then problem is I don't get much sunlight coming in the room, you know, waking me up and everything, give me my vitamin D. And then also, like, two, the blinds also help to be a kind of a buffer too with any additional light that it might be missing. Oh, I could just re-roll all these items in my inventory, which I am just highly thinking about here. Like, up the ass. Like, I am very much heavily aiming on wanting to do that right now. I am trying to gather as many items as I can before I make that conscious decision. Just so. Oh yeah, that's right, maze. Oh shit. Well, we'll take both of these for the reroll stuff. How about that? If I consider doing that. Unless we get something just super hardcore shitty, the devil deal. Then, yeah, then sayonara, run. Fucking A. I am struggling. I might just have to pull the trigger and just do it after this fight. Like, not even putting up with this shit. My damage is ass. The only damage up I got was the damn meat, for fuck's sake. Now we got asshole McAssface coming to terrorize the shit out of me. There's a little freaking carousel of terror. At least my band of misfits are gonna help me. And the tear effect too. What the fuck is this? Holy fuck, okay. I got an extra item if I kill you fast enough. Ash pit! You got the asses! I didn't even get the fucking devil deal. A 72% devil deal. A fucking range up. Yeah, I am deserving to re-enroll in this fucking run. That was the last straw that broke the camel's back. I tell you what, Bobby. This is some horrendous shit. I deserve more. Well, fuck. Somehow I made it incredibly worse. Okay. Ah, piercing, soy milk, interesting. There's options and all that. I don't know. This seems fucking ass-worthy. I got kind of a shit hand right here, honestly. Pink and shield. Shears. Of course, I have to be careful because I could probably get Plan C and die. Wow, death! That sounds tubular. Or do we have the razor blade stuff? So that's also helpful, but the big issue in the room, or one of the issues, is like lack of damage. Shit tier items. Health is like the worst fucking thing imaginable. Bombs with just shit. Can I just say shit? Can I just use that dirty bit of language to express my feelings right now with how this run's turning out to be? Like, even the shop's not giving me chill. Shoot the woohoo. Like, could he give me, like, health? Here's all the money you can't spend. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to the... open that fucking door. I gotta have 2 hearts to get in there, plus I gotta have enough health to, like, not get... Yep, I'm just... I don't think I'm gonna make it. Can you just fuck right off with these guys? We got, like, fucking Gideon coming up. I'm pretty sure this is Gideon. Not even, like, joking with you, like... I think this is straight up 100% fucking Gideon. Giddy face get shit. Freaking hearts, devil card, stars card, like... I'm telling you, this is Gideon. Look at this. See, I don't even have to, like... I can be blind and just tell you straight up this is fucking Gideon. I don't need eyes to tell you this is Gideon. Just enter the room, I can hear him spawning shit. I can tell you it's Gideon. I could be billions of miles away, not looking at a screen or hearing any kind of sound whatsoever. I can tell you this is fucking Gideon. I'm gonna fucking die. Now, I'm not trying to die. could have went for angel deals. That's your problem, you see? If you were such a great Isaac player, you would have, one, never get hit. And two, never took a devil deal in your entire freaking life. This is... all kinds of fucking hell. Alright, try again here, huh? Lol. It's not like I wasted 22 minutes. The seed here is TMC2 D3 8P. Like, it's like some kind of an algorithm, I swear to God, like, with runs. When you're not beating Isaac 100%, it's like, oh yeah, by the way, it's gonna be super hard. We built hardness on this. Up the ass. Could be also I didn't unlock a bunch of ruins and stuff like that. Did a bunch of challenges to make things a lot easier on me, but nah, we can overlook that. Spoonbender, we're taking that. It's been a lot of Spoonbender lately, and I do very well appreciate the spoon bendiness, the spoontricities. Shout out to all those spoon players out there. Tapping those spoons. Oh. I almost stepped on that spike too. That's how good I am, because I didn't step on that spike. Yeah, but you died a Great Gideon boss fight. Took some other nasty hits. Well, that doesn't count, because my genius can only comes out at certain times of the night. Right now, it's morning, so... yeah... I think it's morning. Is it morning? It's morning. Rise and shine! I'll take that. Talking to somebody tonight too about diet stuff. Talk about keto and all that. It's like I only ate like 400 calories today. It's like that's way too little. Talking about it too. It's like I need to maintain. In order for me to maintain my weight, I have to eat 2,800 calories a day. 2,800 calories. I'm like, but yeah, you're trying to lose a bunch of weight though, so like you want to. So I was talking to them, it's like, well, you're over 300 pounds and you're trying to lose a significant amount of weight. Like, in order to achieve something like that, like, you gotta get your calories down and also your carbs. Oh, I just got fucked like you wouldn't believe. Can I tell you that? Just got fucked in the ass by that fucking set of spiders. Okay, anyways. Back to the point here. Fuck it. Let's check it out. Yeah, that's good. That was totally worth it. Anyways, back to the point here, so... talk about maintaining weight. It's like, why are you trying to maintain... because, like, I think what they were trying to do was they were trying to calculate the weight to maintain their current weight, which that's the problem if they're trying to lose weight. Me, I have to maintain my weight by eating enough. So I eat like 3,500 calories per comparison, and that's because, like, keto, high metabolism, walking over the place, and of course, exercise. All that adds up, like you wouldn't believe. I'm slowly been building my weight back up again, because times when I go on vacation or something, I'll lose a lot of it. Not, I mean, like 5 to 10 pounds, if depending on the circumstances. If I'm sick, or like something else is going on. You might be thinking, well, 5 pounds seems a little absurd within a 2-week period. Yeah, I mean, if you're not eating a whole lot for a week or two, I suppose. you're sick or whatever, but like, I mean, I'm not bringing my entire diet with me somewhere for 2 weeks. Like, that's kind of hard. I'll eat some stuff. You know, maintain that diet when I'm like elsewhere. Like, I would have to bring just all my essential food, stock up like 2 weeks worth of food and bring it with me. And you know how much a colossal pain in the ass that would be? This is why I cook at home. Like, you hear about like maybe people's issues. It's like, oh, they're having issues cooking at home and they're going out to eat so much. Me, it's like the opposite. It's like, I have an issue going out somewhere else, like, you know, vacation or whatever, and maintaining like that calorie count. And I don't really go out to eat either. Thank goodness gracious. I mean, I do, like, rarely. Or would that be just uncommon? More like an uncommon thing. So it's a little bit more common between rare and uncommon, right? So it kind of varies. But it's usually where it's like, well, pretty much every time I go to a restaurant with somebody. So like, most of the time. So it's, well, pretty much all the time. Like, well, not all the time. Most of the time. Okay, how about most of the time? How about that? I'm just trying to get this wrapped up on my heads, so to speak. Now, I'll say about 99% of the time if I do go to a restaurant, I'm with somebody. And that 1% of the time, I'm by myself. So it's pretty rare for me to be going out by myself to eat. Like, I haven't been to a Noodles and Company by myself, I think the last couple of well, more than a couple of months, I guess. At least a few months, maybe, by myself. But I've been there a couple of times with people, you see. So, yeah. And I say Noodles and Company because I don't really go out to, I don't really branch out much to go out and eat. Part of it is affordability. Part of it is like allergy with gluten. So like, I have to be very careful with maintaining my diet. So that gets tricky too. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna go to Pizza Hut and get pizza, because like, lol, I could do that. Ooh, we could get Brimstone here potentially, ladies and germs, and get a hell of a synergy. Assuming that this is going to be the case here. I don't have to necessarily go all the way down to the alt floor immediately too, so I can just maintain my shit too. So I don't be like, oh, I'm almost dead. Why is this going on? The hell did I do? I didn't do anything. And one of my favorite restaurants are going away too. Like, just another damn thing. Ah, I guess we'll just take this, right? Should we find a blood bank machine or something and be like, oh yeah, we can get a shit ton of coinage with this. I only ate at this restaurant a couple times in my life, and shit, they're closing down because some landlord stuff going on. Some unnecessariness, let's just say. Not the tenants are not paying on the rent or anything. They've been paying on that for a very long time. It's just the landlord is more of a slumlord, let's just say. I guess has a long history of having issues too with him. I guess things just can't last forever, right? Be appreciative of what you got left in these trying times. I don't want range. Okay. I mean, I guess I could have took the range, but speed and well, I already got the range anyways. Never mind. Whatever. Ignore what I said. Because I don't know. And yes, if you're wondering of why I didn't take the ghost form and go on there for free, I didn't want to get hit. And then, like, I die again. In case there's something really shitty in there, like a couple of troll bombs in a small room. Why is there a coin in here? Am I being gaslit? Oh, I picked it up, I guess. Gaslit reversed. That means I owe someone a gaslight. I owe a gaslighting. You got one card free of gaslighting someone. Use it wisely. It'd be fucked if that's how life worked. Just like, oh, looks like I was able to block your gaslighting in this domestic dispute going on. Looks like I'm gonna be able to use this in my free term to use it against you. I'm gonna use it when you least suspect it, when you're so vulnerable. And that would be a shit life, wouldn't it? Just like, ha, I blocked your thing, I'm gonna use it on you. And then the other person's like, ha ha, I blocked yours, so I'm gonna get your use of gaslighting. It's like some Yu-Gi-Oh shit, right? Or some Pokemon card stuff. You activated my trap card. I get your gaslight. It doesn't require pyrotechnics for this. Kind of reminds me of a squirrely kid. I think I've talked about this a long time ago, a couple of years ago in one of these videos. It's hard to believe it's been a couple of years since I've talked about this in one of my videos. Long time ago. There was this kid who, well, more lines he became an adult. Let's just say that. At this point, he was an adult. But he was doing this as an adult instead of a kid, let's just say. And he was making all these whooshing noises from what people were telling me anyways. These whooshing noises, and it was just very animated when he was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! With other, like, we're not really adults, you know what I mean? Late teenagers, we were. Oh, everybody. Of course, I didn't play with him, obviously, but, like, I played Yu-Gi-Oh! With other cool kids. Well, in middle school, I fell out of it by the time I got to high school. But anyways, the point here, I used to hear him about playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, and he would just be very animated, making all these whooshing noises. Probably because he watched the anime too. I mean, that's how you typically learn about that kind of stuff. Those cards, especially Pokemon, that was a hell of a thing. It still kind of is, but not as big as what it used to be, I suppose. But anyways, the point here. So he would play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff, and essentially just make a bunch of noises and stuff doing it. It's kind of strange. And I mean, he did have some mental problems too. I'm not knocking his mental problems. It's just that he had some mental health issues. So, well, anyways, there was a story about that too, which I don't think I ever brought up when I brought up about him, you know, years ago in one of these videos. was something that was kind of told to me that I was friends with the guy. So anyways, let me think back. Okay. So I guess in high school he had a para. And if you don't know what a para is, that is essentially how do I describe it? It's someone that is there to assist you for staying on task and doing your homework and a bunch of other things. So they kind of essentially tag along with you, so to speak, to guide you with getting your homework done, doing stuff on task, and also behavior kind of stuff. I remember like seeing him having one, and evidently I found out later on, some years later, he went to the same college as me, evidently. And I was talking to a friend of his that was pretty close to him and everything. And he was telling me about some interesting stuff that was going on. So evidently this guy I was talking about that had like the Yu-Gi-Oh card stuff going on and whatever. Playing Yu-Gi-Oh the way he was playing it. And well, I guess the para evidently used to bribe him Yu-Gi-Oh cards in exchange to do his homework and stuff like that. And so if he were to complete his homework, and I think also keep up with his grades and whatever else, I suppose, that this para would go out and buy some Yu-Gi-Oh cards for him. Now, I don't know how many Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I assume probably just like those thin packs or whatever. So she would buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards for him. And so he obviously graduated high school. I assume because that this need of getting Yu-Gi-Oh cards was so strong that he, you know, kept up with his grades as well. So, like, well, I think that's partly it, I suppose. I think he had some form of intelligence to pass high school too. But I would have assumed, like, if he passed high school, like, he would have made it through community college. But that wasn't the case. So, apparently he was failing community college. You know, the same I went to. Pretty hard. To the point that, like, he got kicked out pretty soon afterwards. Like, he didn't keep up with the grades. Like, he fell behind really fast. And then they just kind of dropped him because he wasn't keeping up with his academics. And the person telling me this was bringing up about this whole thing about the Yu-Gi-Oh card stuff from high school with this para. I find it interesting because, like, oh, that's an interesting game. Giving me all this. I think that's just enough here, and we can re-roll this. See if we get something better. Oh, baby, do we ever. Let's see what else we can get here. I don't know how much left we got in there. I didn't pay attention, but we got quite a bit. Okay. So anyways, yeah, so he brought up the Yu-Gi-Oh card thing because it was pretty relevant to the topic at hand. I find that kind of interesting and kind of, and you know, at the same time, it's pretty sad for sure that the para was evidently too reckless to realize that this was evidently a little too much to be given to someone that... I imagine what could have happened was she did it so every time he did his homework that it created this kind of conditioning, and because of his mental capacities and his limited mental capacities and his conditioning going on, like, that did a lot more harm than good. when it came to like complaining and maintaining college. And as far as I can tell, I mean, I don't really I don't talk to him or anything. It's just, as far as I can tell, I don't think he's ever went back. Of course, I hadn't seen him since high school, so I just can't tell you how he is either. So, apparently he wasn't there long in that semester or something he started, from what I was told. See, that's the thing about conditioning. Sometimes you can do some great things with it, and also you can be doing something very destructive. And I don't think this para had much in the sense of doing something that's going to be beneficial for them. Oh my goodness, I don't have another bomb. I fucked everything up, didn't I? Yes, I fucking did. Shit. See, that's the thing. I keep forgetting I needed those extra bombs. Last that, let's have that one machine that I can play it on. Killing list. That's just bullshit. Oh, let's go back. You know, the irony is, like, there is a bomb item, but I can't get to the damn thing because... Yeah. That bullshit. So anyways, yeah, it's... Now, I assume maybe the para was trying to do the right thing and get him to... I guess there's nothing here. I guess we're going to try to go for the Ultra Boss, huh? I don't feel like I'm ready for the Ultra Boss, but shit, if this is what I'm going to have to do. Unless, maybe... Damn it. Just fuck everything up. Unless I get that one key item. So yeah, it's just... Maybe one hand she was trying to do the right thing with giving him Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's like a... I don't know, a type of gift to give to him for doing a good job with completing his homework. Like, I don't know how far extended it really is and if it's true or not. But I assumed, based on his close friend that was friends with him, I assumed that it's... I mean, he's not gonna be lying to me, obviously. Like, I know people lie. Duh, everybody lies. But, like... Probably not so much if he's friends with him. Unless he's that sadistic. I'm gonna re-roll this. Oh, baby, thank goodness I did. Glad I didn't hold out. That's really good. Well, let's say hypothetically that he was getting Yu-Gi-Oh cards for each time he does his homework. Now, I don't think she would be going out and buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards every time he does an assignment. Because that would get costly, especially someone who's a para who's not making a whole lot of money. That's a fact. Make a lot less than teachers. So let's say... But it's got to be enough to where it's conditioning him, right? So to condition somebody, you got to do it for like at least 3 weeks. Is that right? 2 to 3 weeks on average? Consistent? Kind of conditioning? Okay, so let's say something like that. So that means It's possible that could have been given it to him once in a while after completing his set assignments. Now, probably also too, maybe getting like Yu-Gi-Oh cards after like the quarterly or semester-wide semester-wide. Sorry, I'm getting tired here. Either quarterly or at the end of the semester kind of thing, the grades come in. Well, it's usually the quarter, typically. I mean, of course in colleges, it's like midterm. I mean, you probably would get midterms too in high school, but it just depends on where you're at. So, you know, if the grades are turning out pretty well, then probably get more Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Or something. Like, I really don't know the exact the exact specifics on how he was being properly treated with these rewards. That I don't know. Oh, baby. We could get our key out of this, and then we can get our second opportunity to get the knife piece, too, even. Ace of diamonds. All I know is it was like something about getting Yu-Gi-Oh cards for doing his homework. So it doesn't tell you how many Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like how many packs, big packs, small packs. They had to be small packs because the large ones are going to be costly. Unless maybe he was getting large packs too, like decks. But like very special occasions, perhaps, maybe? I just don't know, like... Your guess is as good as mine. With this setup. Oh, baby, we got soul hearts up the days. Let's go find ourselves that skull, teleport out, and then we should get another reroll. Definite reroll in that room. We have pretty good odds for things here. Set up for greatness. Oh, we got that battery too. Look at that. That's tits. Okay. And we just gotta find the fucking skull. What to pull my hair out. Oh, I'm in the depths 1. What the fuck am I thinking? No wonder I couldn't find the damn thing. I mean to say I bought bullshit this whole time? Fuck. Pageant boy, sure. Guess more money doesn't hurt for the... Hopefully the next shop. Okay, now you're just tempting me to just taking this shit, huh? Yeah. No. Like, I could have re-rolled in there. But... I think this is best to just re-roll what I got right now. Oh my fucking word, I swear to goodness. Fucking R key. Okay. Now why do I don't sound so enthused right now? Wow, I'm so desensitized getting R keys so much. I'm still burnt out with that one run that I haven't been going back on for quite a while. Um, like I'm literally burnt out with that run. Like that's why I haven't been really going back to it. It's just like, yeah, I can keep up with the facade ad infinitum, but I would have to do like 4 runs in a row, which I could probably do it pretty quickly in a video. Use a card and just keep going with it. But son of a bitch. Now, how am I going to do this here? I think with the R key, we can go all the way to, I say, the Blue Baby. And then from Blue Baby, we'll use the R key, which I'll hit you with, guys, like end of the video thing, of course, just to kind of split up things and make things a little consistent, not as long of a video, because this video is going to be well over an hour long, because I had to start another run, because I died the last run, lol. But hey, we got R key. Now, I can't do the base fight, because I don't think that's going to count if I just pop it. Right when I defeat the beast. Assuming I can win against him with this run right now. If I was intending to kill Mother, I'm gonna just do that instead. Fuck! Forgot I had bomb immunity. It's like wondering, what the hell why did I not take any damage? Bomb immunity, duh. Like how, like for me, like, I don't think any amount of Yu-Gi-Oh cards would have got me to be like, oh yeah, exciting homework. I can get this homework down and get Yu-Gi-Oh cards. No, I got Yu-Gi-Oh cards from my mother for like, I don't know, birthday, Christmas, maybe special occasions. But like, that's it. It wasn't like bribing me to do homework. That's the thing. And I think that's what was going on here with him from what I was told about. Like, it was essentially bribed to do homework. Encourage him to do his homework without using free will or... Well, I mean, he had free will, I guess. Okay, let me back up a bit. He had the free will to make the conscious choice to do the homework in exchange for Yu-Gi-Oh cards. That's just a credible amount of thinking power he's got to do there. It wasn't like he just had no control. He had control. Plus, he does have some mental problems, so depending on what they are, they could have influenced him too with staying on task or not or something. I don't know. And then I guess maybe that's the only way to get him to do something is by bribing him. Which I don't know if that really would be something you would do or not. Like, to somebody, especially if they're meant to be reliant on themselves to do things. There's a blue candle. I'm gonna just touch it. I'll buy it, but you know what I mean. Touch it, buy it, whatever. That way it's unlocked now, and it's not gonna be so hard to find it, and for the future. Beat the juice out of them. It's good, but I just don't know. I'm definitely taking that. That's gonna be extremely useful for the R key around here. Experience. Now, I'm not blaming him the slightest with... I mean, he made the choices that he made, of course, at the time to do such a thing or whatever. But I put some blame, more blame onto the para that he had. given that the parent had to have some kind of a influence on him so much with doing that it caused issues. Now, having said that, it's not okay. So let me back up here too again. It's a lot of like eggshells to walk on right here, right? So it's not to say that the para's goal there was just to like give him Yu-Gi-Oh cards and then he'll do his homework. There could have been a lot more at play, right? So let me back up now. now I'm thinking about this more. Duh. Okay. So I apologize with this. This is stretching on a little longer than it should. But I think what his friend's assessment might be slightly wrong now I think about it. I mean, I don't really know the guy fully. I don't know what his work dynamic is with doing this homework and all that. But, oh, backpack. We can just take it with us. Look at that. Welcome aboard, little dude. But I was going to say, I mean, perhaps he might have had it, you know, some mental problems that required him to have the para in order to do this homework. So I imagine he had this para since grade school or something like that, so which means would obviously been before Yu-Gi-Oh ever came out. I mean, Pokemon cards could have been a thing for him then, but I mean, it's possible he could have been conditioned as far as back as the Pokemon days, Pokemon card days. And we're going to take this here. So I'm thinking it's just like partly it's the conditioning. Partly it's, you know, he might have mental issues to where it's like, you know, mental troubles that causes him to not able to do the homework by himself. And also the issue with, you know, the lack of para, if you will. Now, he did go through tutoring as a thing of the college. So the college had a program where for every so many credit hours, you have to have so much time seeing a tutor. So a private tutor for each of the classes or whatever. So there's that as well. So the question kind of comes down to is like if there was issues with teaching dynamics with these tutors versus like teaching dynamics of a para that's meant for someone with mental difficulties. And then you got tutors for just people in general that need help with homework. I don't know. See, mental health is very confusing. It's a very complex thing. You just can't like stick one thing in the wall. It's like, oh yeah, this is the problem here. It's such a complex entanglement of issues. So then, let's just say we just don't know exactly. We can point finger. I mean, I could point fingers of like who could have been the cause of it. I mean, they could be. I mean, the both of them. I mean, at least like both of them's got to be at fault, right? And I mean, that could also reflect too of like maybe some poor choice decisions to giving him Yu-Gi-Oh cards to do his homework, like consistently enough to where he was conditioned to doing that, maybe. Why am I not getting devil deals? How dare you? Well, in the end, he's got a kid now, and he's working and stuff, so he's not like, you know, homeless or anything, so it's... He's got his life kind of, I guess, sort of, should I say, like, kind of worked out, I guess. I don't know. Like the only thing I've heard, I've heard that he's got a kid or something, but from people that know him. Never ran into him when I come into town. I mean, it's such a small town too. I figure I'd run into him eventually, but apparently not. Once in a blue moon. Well, years ago, I ran into a high school teacher of mine. I was like, huh. How about that? I hadn't seen him for ages. It's weird to think about, too. I was an adult when... I'm an adult now, and we're both adults, and it's... Yeah, weird. So I was a kid then. Okay, Grandpa. You're probably a kid umpteen years ago. Back when you were kicking cans and chasing dogs with sticks. Smoking tobacco when you were 3. Hell, I'm not that damn old. You whippersnappers. Just give me my transformation, damn it. I want my guppy. I want my bonus. I should not be going this direction if I'm trying to get to whatever. I got like a poop enemy or whatever? Or not poop enemy. A poop familiar. Oh, ice cream scoopy poopy. With all the scary flavors. Ooh. Scary poopy flavors. Ooh. Got a whole damage up. That's pretty significant. As someone who hasn't been getting much with the deathless plays. It's pretty impressive, man. Now speed up? Alright. Wasn't even trying, but okay. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh's still kind of a thing these days.
Ace of diamonds.
I guess it's been making a resurgence in the last few years. People buying packs and opening up on cameras and live streams. It's a crazy culture anymore, right? You know, growing up, it's like, oh yeah, I just opened up these Pokemon cards. Yay, this is fun. I'm a kid. Lol. Or probably not thinking like that then, but even especially the lol part, especially. There's no freaking lol then. No, like, it's like, you know, you open up Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards, whatever kind of cards. Might as well here, right? Ah, we're going up. Yeah, so like kind of opening those packs and getting really excited and stuff. But now it's like a whole shift of things where people are opening up packs on camera and doing review videos. Like it's either review videos or someone doing a live stream of a bunch of followers showing off all these cards they're getting. And now there's like this issue of finding fake like cards and card packs. Like things have changed so much. It's not even funny. Like, if you would have asked me about 20-something years ago with the whole Pokemon phase of opening up packs, like, there are going to be people in the future, it's going to be live streaming on the computers with webcams, with thousands of people watching, opening up packs of Pokemon cards, hoping that they're gonna get something big. I'll be telling you, like, straight up, like, how come they could do that with computers if, like, I can do hardly anything with them or all that? You know what I mean? It's like they're not powerful enough. Like, why would people be all just sitting around watching people opening packs of Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Somebody that's getting the Yu-Gi-Oh cards and not you. Why the hell would I be doing that? Or like saying like, holy shit, there's a freaking black market, yo. It's asshole McAss pants. The asses. The asshole of asses. Well, this is not a great haul here. I like because I don't have a single damn ruin unlocked. I don't get a ruin drop as part of that setup. Ah, let's play you. Why not? The bean. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it pretty hard. I could. Oh, fuck it. You know what? Why do I even need to go to fight Isaac anyways? The whole point was doing the 4 items. Let me just save myself from hell. Well, see about this sicker room in here. Oh, we got some other items coming in. Oh, we do. Actually, we might explore around. If anything, I'll just pop the R key if I'm close to death. So, Eden's Blessing is like another freaking good one. Oh no! Almost got me there, son of a bitch. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so like, someone who told me from the future is like, oh yeah, they're gonna be like a bunch of people watching somebody else commentate and play video games and stuff like that. Like, straight up I'd be like asking like, why? And I would just never consider, like, even at the time, I think a lot of us just never considered doing commentary for like video games. Holy shit, we got another good item. The game just starting to bless me? You are dark inside. I'm gonna actually take this. Since I got car battery here, that's gonna be double to use. More flies, all right. Got Beelzebub, so now we can fly now, and flies are our friends, not food. Nowadays, it's like kids nowadays, they can like browse, like this is what I mean. Like I may sound like a boomer or just whatever, right? It's like kids these days don't know the limitations we had when we were kids. And I imagine Gen X would think the same thing as us millennials, and then the boomers thinking differently with the Gen X. Granted, like I didn't have like, oh yeah, you should have seen back in my day where we just had the radio, silent generation. People were starving left and right in the days, too. Fortified vitamins and cereal. We didn't have that shit. I guess we'll just take this, right? And we got the other bean item. Why the fuck not? Fart my molasses. It's amazing how much we just like turn this run around. Right at the end. And thank goodness for that R key too. Well, what I mean is, like, in my day, like, we didn't have that many options for television shows, movies, and stuff like that being, like, on many different platforms, or if you want to pirate it, there wasn't really much of an option then. I mean, there was, but very limited. And then it's like, things wasn't simple enough to where you can access that stuff much more easily. And kids these days, as I was saying, as a joke, live to die, make your choice. Oh, if I yelled, I'm sorry. I realized my mistake. I just fucking went in the box instead of using the R key. Son of a bitch. I was so blinded by the victory there that I was so blinded by the live or die thing. I just fucking died on the inside. Well, fuck. Just when things were just great and I just like ended it. Unbeknownst to me. Like, I'm so used to like going to the chest and ending things too. But anyways, getting to the point here, it's like this end stuff. So yeah, there's a lot more options involved. Video games, movie, music, all this streaming, all this just simplicity of accessing these things. Like, kids have it a lot easier than what we did. It was just like getting cable. You're lucky if you get a game system. And I mean, even these days, if you're lucky to get a game system, but now things are becoming so cheap, like you can get game systems like left and right in different ways. Hell, your cell phone could be a game system and you emulate like a freaking PS2. I know, because I've seen that stuff. Things changed. Another 20 years, things are going to be nuts. Things are going to get nuts. Time goes on. It's going to be way too simple. Anyways, well, simple with a mix of complexity to it for sure. Anyways, I guess I'm going to have to end this run for tonight, unfortunately. I screwed things up. Anyways, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.